Welcome to the Englishstorywell channel, your ultimate destination for captivating stories that enhance your English learning journey. Here, we believe that stories are not just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool to improve your language skills. Let's go to started.
Emma, a young woman from a small town, moves to a big city to start her first job. She is excited, but also a little nervous. Emma speaks some English, but she wants to become fluent. She knows that speaking English well will help her in her new city. This story follows Emma as she practices English in everyday situations, meets new friends, and learns valuable language skills. Chapter 1. Arrival in the New City. Emma arrives in her new city with a suitcase and a heart full of hope. She finds her new apartment, a small but cozy place in the city center. Her first challenge is to find groceries. At the store, she struggles to find the items on her list because everything is labeled in English. When she finally finds the milk, she needs help reaching it. Emma politely asks a man nearby, "Excuse me, can you help me get that?" The man smiles and hands her the milk.
"Here you go," he says.
Emma feels relieved. This small success gives her confidence. Chapter 2. Meeting her roommate. Back at her apartment, Emma meets her roommate, Sarah, who is a native English speaker. Sarah is friendly and talks a lot. At first, Emma finds it hard to keep up with her fast speech. She explains to Sarah, "I am still learning English. Can you please speak slowly?" Sarah smiles and agrees. She becomes Emma's first friend in the city and decides to help Emma practice English. They set a daily routine. Each night, they will talk for 10 minutes in English. Sarah asks questions about Emma's family, favorite foods, and hobbies, which helps Emma speak more comfortably. Chapter 3. The Coffee Shop Conversation. One morning, Emma decides to visit a nearby coffee shop. She wants to order coffee in English. She goes up to the counter and says, "Can I have a small coffee, please?" The barista responds with a big smile, "Sure. Do you want milk or sugar with that?" Emma hesitates but then replies, "Yes, please. Just a little milk." The barista hands her the coffee and says, "Have a great day." Emma feels happy. She managed to have a short conversation in English. This small interaction gives her the courage to practice more. She learns that ordering coffee and food is a great way to practice speaking. Chapter 4. Starting work and making friends. On her first day at work, Emma meets her new colleagues. Her manager, Mr. Johnson, welcomes her and introduces her to the team. Emma speaks slowly and tries her best to be clear. During lunch, her colleagues invite her to join them. At the table, they ask about her hometown and hobbies. One colleague, Mark, says, "Do you want to come to our English practice group after work?" Emma happily agrees, excited to join a group where she can practice English. She discovers that the group meets twice a week, where they talk about different topics to improve their speaking skills. Chapter 5. English Practice Group. In the English Practice Group, Emma meets people from many different countries. They all want to improve their English. The group leader, Anna, gives them a topic each week. This week's topic is dreams and goals. Emma listens to others and then shares her own dream, to travel to many countries and work in a job she loves. At first, she is nervous, but Anna encourages her, saying, "Take your time, Emma. We are all learning." Emma shares her dream, and the group cheers her on. She feels motivated to keep practicing. The group becomes a safe space where she can speak without fear of making mistakes. Chapter 6. Visiting the market. One weekend, Emma decides to explore the city market. The market is busy and full of interesting things: fresh fruits, handmade crafts, and street food. Emma sees a scarf she likes and decides to buy it. She asks the vendor, "How much is this scarf?" The vendor replies, "It's $10. Emma thinks for a moment and asks, "Can I get it for $8? She tries bargaining, a new skill for her in English. The vendor laughs and says, "You're a good negotiator." "Okay, $8. Emma pays and proudly walks away with her new scarf. She feels more confident in speaking English in different situations. Chapter 7. Watching English movies. At home, Emma and Sarah start a movie night tradition. They watch English movies with subtitles. At first, Emma finds it hard to understand, but Sarah pauses the movie and explains the difficult words. Over time, Emma learns new phrases and slang. Watching movies helps Emma with her listening skills. She hears how native speakers talk in different situations. This practice becomes a fun way to learn new vocabulary and understand natural English conversations. Chapter 8: Getting Lost and Asking for Directions. One day, Emma decides to visit a famous museum in the city. But after a few wrong turns, she realizes she's lost. She feels nervous about asking for directions in English. But then, she remembers her practice and takes a deep breath. She approaches a woman and says, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the museum is?" The woman smiles and gives her directions. Emma thanks her and follows the directions. She feels proud for asking for help in English and realizing that people are kind and willing to help. Chapter 9: Talking to her family in English. Emma's family is proud of her progress in the new city. During a video call, her younger sister, who is also learning English, asks her to speak a little in English. Emma talks about her job, her new friends, and the city life. Her family listens, proud and happy for her. Emma realizes that she has made progress. Speaking in English feels more natural now. She can share her experiences, and her family is impressed by how much she has improved. Chapter 10: Setting New Goals. As months go by, Emma becomes more confident in English. She decides to set new goals to continue her learning. She plans to read a book in English, join a language exchange event, and even give a short presentation at work. Emma realizes that learning a language is a journey. She is grateful for the people who helped her and the small steps that brought her to this point. She feels ready for new challenges and excited for what's next. Conclusion: Emma's journey in the new city shows that practicing English daily can improve speaking skills and confidence. From small interactions at coffee shops to practicing with friends, every experience helped her grow. Emma's story reminds us that with patience, practice, and a positive attitude, anyone can learn to speak English fluently.
Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, our carefully curated stories cater to all levels, making learning English enjoyable and effective. Join our community of language enthusiasts and let the magic of storytelling transform your learning experience. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Dive into Englishstorywell, where every story is a step towards mastering English.